Fallout 4 is a game rated M by the ESRB. Come on, do your thing. Come on. Go up to Olivia. Go up to... It's not going to happen. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to more StephenPlays Fallout 4. On the last episode, we did a lot of odds and ends types things. Took care of some stuff that we've needed to take care of for quite a while. And it ultimately ended in us finding this Combat Sentry Prototype Mark IV in the robotic disposal grounds. Unfortunately, it seems extremely bugged. I was getting a lot of comments from you guys telling me it was bugged, and it is, badly. The only way I could get it this far was walking from the disposal grounds over to this area to discover it, and then after I discovered it, I fast-traveled here. And when I did, this guy was sitting outside.
I think all this would have to be done with shovels and pickaxes.
Always thinking of fortifications, Codsworth. So there's really no way to get this guy to do what you want. If you're on PC, you could use console commands. However, I am on console, and it's just broken. And it makes me sad because it seems like it'd be really cool because he's supposed to, like, go in here and just kill everyone. But it's not working, and I think that the best course of action would probably just be to self-destruct. Are you sure you want to continue? Yeah, I guess. Hopefully Codsworth doesn't hate me. Did it work? Did it... Buddy? Now I'm worried. Oh god. Hey. Buddy? Hey.
Do not interfere.
Okay. I'm really scared that it's gonna just explode in my face. Okay, here we go. Now I'm standing next to it, so it should work. Okay, let's move.
Security operations.
Okay, Codsworth. Codsworth, move! Codsworth, it's gonna blow. It's gonna blow. I think it's gonna blow. It's not blowing. Hey. Oh god, Codsworth, it's gonna blow up, man. There's really no... Codsworth? And that was the last we saw of his bowler hat. Okay, so that... I feel sad about that. I feel sad that we had to do that, but we get a lot of free stuff out of this. So I guess it's not so bad. Alright, now that we're here, let's just go up here and take care of this. I've had a few comments telling me not to sprint, because if we sprint, we lose out on our core. Our core drains a lot faster. I did walk in here earlier just to see if there's anyone in here, and I shot a guy, but that's the only guy that I've actually seen. Take this stuff. Do you have anything I want? No, you don't. You really don't. You have dirty water. Jet and a flip lighter. I love eating flip lighters. Oh, this is apparently like a map we can go into, which is cool. Let's look around a little bit out here and see if there's anything worth taking. They have like a little makeshift shack. I'm wearing power armor, so I feel like they're screwed, but it also, at this point, kind of seems like it's just the one guy. Which is odd. I would assume there would have been a lot more people living in here. There's a dead bloatfly. Is there anyone up here? I don't know if there's actually anything of interest here or not. Another bloatfly, which has duct tape on it for some reason? Sure. I'll bite. Nothing in there. Okay, there's a dog up here. Dog meat and a collar. Questionable thing laying there. Vodka, sure. Canned dog food. What else do we got here? A locker, fusion cells. It sounded like Codsworth was going to fight something and then didn't. Which is really just Codsworth in a nutshell, if I'm honest. Double-barreled shotgun just sitting up here. I don't need it, but I can carry the extra weight while I'm in power armor, so I'll take it.
So much technology like this one lost after the war. Civilization may not have fallen so far.
Codsworth, you could have saved everything. If only you would have helped out more with all the people. Surely everything wouldn't have went straight to crap. Okay, so apparently this is a map. So while we're here, we're going to go in and check it out. There's only been one raider so far, but once again, I'm in power armor, so I feel like I'm going to be fairly unstoppable. Okay. We'll go down here. Not sure what we're going to run into. Probably more raiders. Hello. Oh, really? What tipped you off? Okay, we are losing our hidden status a little, so there's something in here. Coffee cup, battered clipboard, wooden spoon. I'm good. I'm careful. I got a blowtorch in here. Some old terminals, a Braxo cleaner. Nothing else. Once again, only one raider so far. This seems odd. Oh, this requires the terminal. Interesting. So you can't even get into that. Wow. Alright, let's give this a shot then. See, most of the locks you can at least pick. This one you can't pick. How about likely? Nice. There we go. Okay, so check-in log. Let's go ahead and look at this. 22nd October. First Lieutenant Williams, Captain Johnson, Applegate, Ritchie, Cooper, Miller, Winters, Hicks, O'Malley, Cummings. Because that's nothing unusual there. Daily briefing. SSO will be upgrading equipment in the coming months, but this does not mean maintenance duties cease. Continue normal work schedules. The lower storage room requires fumigation for pests, specifically cockroaches. Extermination commences at 0925 October 77. All personnel are required to vacate substation levels for the duration of the procedure. Due to the high volume of signal intercept traffic, intel officers will be on site daily until further notice and will require access to the intel room. Let's open it up. Access to intel room strictly prohibited to intel officers, analysts, and senior officers. Violators will be subject to court-martial. Yeah, I think I'll be all right. It's been 200 years. I think we can open it up. So what's in here? Besides a mini nuke. U.S. Covert Operations Manual. It actually permanently more difficult to detect while sneaking. Nice! Tiptoe through the tulips. So now we are harder to detect when we're sneaking around. I'll take that. I'll also take this desk fan.
Went through a great deal of trouble to fortify this place.
I know, right? Coffee pot, Nuka-Cola, desk fan, fancy lad, lots of Nuka-Colas in here. There's folders, but no other super important documents, at least that I can see. So it actually was pretty easy to get in here, and I probably recommend people checking this place out because, you know, you permanently increase. Oh my God, you permanently increase your sneak, and also look at all this free stuff. This is great. Grenades, mines, glow-sighted heavy pipe bolt action rifle. Sure, I'll take all this stuff. And a coffee cup. Think of all the coffee cups you could get if you just stopped by. Pack of cigarettes, battered clipboard, dish rag, clipboard. Oh, and a safe. Sure, let's give this thing a shot. No. Oh, come on. Right there. Got it.
Yes.
I don't want the hairbrush. I don't really want the pipe pistol either, but I'll take the other stuff. Okay, are we good? Oh, there's a duffel bag here, too. Dear God, there's so much stuff. This was a really good stop. There's just a bunch of free things here. And it doesn't look like there's anything else under here either. Cigar box, sure. Okay. Now, we're still... The hidden thing is still moving, but it could be cockroaches. Based on the fact that they said there were cockroaches in the basement. So, I don't know. Oh, wait. There's raiders here. They must not have been able to get into the thing.
Someone is shooting at us.
What tipped you off to that, Codsworth? Got it. Alright, somebody wants to play, so we're gonna play. I'm in friggin' power armor. Gotcha! Who else wants some of this? Gotcha! Is anyone else here? I heard another raider. I don't want to forget their stuff, though, so I'm like, I should probably just grab it whenever I'm going by. You don't have anything. Ow! Someone shot me. Oh, what a jerk. Pocketed leather right leg. Stim pack. Yeah. Who shot at me? Was it you? Seems like it was you. I missed him. Got him that time, though. Oh, someone down there has a minigun. Abort. Where the... Ack. Well, I killed them because I shot their head off. But apparently there was a named raider down here. Seems problematic. Where are you at, buddy? You are not going to make it to me, unfortunately, because I'm going to blow your head off. God, I look like freaking RoboCop. Grit Jones is Robocopping. Where'd you go? Oh, no, you don't. Boom! Robocopped. I think they picked up the minigun that the other person had dropped. Okay, that thing went flying through the air. Still not over encumbered somehow, but at least they can't use this. 5mm rounds. Oh, and a stim pack. Yeah, give me that. Oh, it appears at the top. Oh, that's convenient. I guess it knows that that's the thing that you would want. Okay, that guy is still around. Which is surprising. I'll get with you in a minute, honey. Let's see. No, I don't need that. There's still some stuff around here. Oh, the guy I killed at the bottom of the stairs, his head's gone. Seems problematic for him. Okay. Looking good. No, I'm not. I'm right here. Not even attempting to, like, hide or anything. Cigarette carton. Let's see. Anything else of interest? There's lockers. I mean, the minigun couldn't take me down. I'm in power armor. So, not really concerned. You are so screwed. Because one of these will hit you. And it was that one. The first shot told him to watch out. The second shot was the last thing he remembered. You got this. I don't think any of this stuff is helpful. It's not. Okay. Okay, lockers. Nothing in those. Got this. An army helmet. Ooh. Slightly different helmet. Army helmet. Whoa! Well, I think we're finally upgrading, guys. We had a hard hat, and now we're moving to army helmet. Yes. That is a better thing than what we have right now. Wait a minute. Why do I have the hard hat and the army helmet on? That seems odd. I mean, I don't have both of them on otherwise, do I? No, of course not. That doesn't make any sense. Even though I clearly do. What? What? Wait. What the heck is happening? Okay, for some odd reason I have them both equipped and I'm not sure what's going on. Let's just keep moving through this place and take everything I need. Like these teddy bears. These are all very required and important. Cotton yarn. I'm also trying to get out of this place before I use up all of my fusion cores. And our teddy bear. Only taking the things that matter. Like the teddy bears. Locker, 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 cotton yarn, come around. Nope. Don't need any of this stuff. No, I think we're good. I think we're good. Alright. I have a feeling that everyone might be dead. Trying to turn on my light. Why is my light not coming on? Can you not have a light when you're in power armor? I guess not, because I guess you're not using your Pip-Boy at that time, but I'm holding the B button to turn on my light, and my light's not coming on, so never mind. I guess we're not using it. Got a lunchbox with bubblegum, plunger, turpentine, other stuff, battered clipboard. Is there any... No? Oh, any rib cages? Grit Jones loves rib cages. Cotton yarn, desk fan. Yeah, this place looks like a junk heap. But it was weird because there was a bunch of raiders here. Apparently had some muscle, but they didn't have any brains because they couldn't hack that terminal to get in to the intel room, which would have been really great had they been... Wait, what did I take? What did I just take that was, like, super important? I took a locket or something because it... But just... I wish I could rewind and see. I'm sure I'll be able to find out in editing, but I took something that was at least semi-important because it, like, froze everything. It was like, look what you found. Screwdriver. Okay, someone was trying to get into this door, but couldn't. Oh, darn it. I needed to go left a little bit. There we go. So what's in here? Hi, buddy. You the only one? Nope. Get that thing. Should probably remember I can also... Yeah, I can melee, and I need to do that. Get off of me! There's a lot of them. It's probably a good... this place looks like it's probably crazy irradiated, so it's a good thing that I brought a power armor suit. Seems like that's going to come in handy. Anything in here that I can grab? I'm assuming that's what all this is. Well, that actually kind of looks like oil. Looks like I could light this up. But I also don't want to catch myself on fire, so let's not do that. Hi! Creepy. Intel room key. Which, if for some reason you couldn't hack that thing, now you can get in it. So that's kind of nice. Antique globe. This. Don't really... I mean, I guess I use the radroach meat, to be honest. I've been cooking it. Get a radio in here and some other crap. Okay. I think that was probably it for this place. And this wasn't even, like, a thing that I was going to go explore. I just really wanted that guy to work, the sentry bot. And, you know, when he didn't work, I was like, well, we're here, so let's just take care of it. Further left. There we go.
That's it.
One Radaway. Well, I've been using Radaway, and it looks like you'd probably need it after hanging out in here, so sure. Nothing else in here? Alright, Codsworth, let's go. I think I saw everything I needed to see. I was in that room. I think that room just connects over into this, and this probably was where I first started. Yes, this is where the dog was. The only other thing I could think of is there might be something... Is there something over here? There's a bathroom. You can grab this stuff. I'll take that. Is there anyone in the stalls? No. Someone shoved a plant. It looks like they were trying... They had a clog and they were trying to fix it. And then they gave up. Nothing over here in the corner. There's an aluminum can, Braxo cleaner, and there's some chems. Otherwise, I think this place is clean. Maybe a little bit over here, but I don't think this room connects to any other stuff. So, God, why did they lock the chem boxes? Crap, got a little ahead of myself there. Oh, there we go, got it. And blood pack, 2 jet. And don't want the pipe rifle, but I want the duct tape, and we're good. Okay. I think I pronounced this place dead to me. We came in here, once again, weren't even really trying to do this, but we did. And I think I'm glad we did. It had an extra minigun. It had, you know, a bunch of free stuff. It had some mini nukes, which is wonderful, you know, with the Fat Man and everything. But we're done. I think what I'm going to do now is drop this stuff off at Sanctuary. So let's go back there now. I am one bad mamma jamma, if I do say so myself. Actually, a lot has happened since the last clip, but I've been working very, very hard to make it a reality because I was so close to level 13, and I've been wanting to get to level 13 because that gives me access to Gun Nut 2. So guess what I did? I had 2 free perks, and I spent them. And I spent one on increasing my strength to 3, and the next one on giving myself Armorer. A lot of people have been telling me that I need armor, and you're right. I was able to do some crazy junk. Check out my apparel. Do you see this? Like, my stuff shot way up, because whenever you have access to Armorer, you can give yourself crazier mods. So I was able to give myself essentially the studded armor. I also gave myself pocketed stuff, and now in conjunction with my strength of 3, my carry weight is 250, which is necessary if I'm going to hold on to that Fat Man, and I think I will. I think I will hold on to the Fat Man. I don't even know if I'm going to need it, but I've got 2 mini nukes. I'm going to hold on to it. I don't think I showed one of the mini nukes on screen, but there was another one laying around the robotic disposal ground, so I grabbed it. And then I think I also have the missile launcher, so I probably don't need all this stuff since I have the missile launcher and this thing, especially because I don't have any missiles. But right now it's not a huge issue, so I'm going to hold on to it. If I get really frustrated with the fact I can't carry everything, then I will probably put the Fat Man back. But for now, I'm pretty satisfied with the way things are going. Now, after that, I modded a few things. I had an extra hard hat, which I gave to, I think, the last person who needed one, and things were going pretty well. I also brought the power armor back, obviously, so I've got 3 frames. I checked all my crops, did a few things, and then I made a few extra things here and there because I was so close to level 13 at that point. Like, I made a grill and an ice cooler, and a few like random objects, and that pushed me into level 13. Now the advantage of level 13 is that I had access to Gun Nut 2, and I showed that on the perk chart, but now I have over here Gun Nut 2. Now eventually I will come down and get Science. There's been so many of you telling me to get Science, and I will at some point. That may be the next thing we work towards, I'm not sure. But I have Gun Nut 2, and because of that, I was able to upgrade Baby. In fact, I think the best way of showing you guys would actually be on a weapons workbench. There's a lot of people that wanted to see what I had. So this is Baby. Advanced Receiver, all this stuff. The damage is 37 on this. I also did Henry. So Henry, the big thing here is now it has a marksman's stock and a long scope. I also gave it a muzzle brake to help with the recoil. So the damage, I think, is still at 55, but improved otherwise. And I also upgraded the shotgun. 78 damage. 78 stinking damage, which is exciting. So there's a lot of things in the comments from last episode that you guys asked me to go do. A ton of stuff. But one of the things that sounded interesting was the... I'm never going to remember what it's called now. It was one of the things I randomly discovered when I was walking around downtown. It was... What the heck was it? Oh, here it is. The Cambridge Polymer Labs. I had a bunch of people telling me that that was worth checking out and I should go see it. But they said if I'm going to go, that I need to take a lot of Radaway or power armor. Well, I have a lot of power armor here, so I think I'm going to gear up and head back to the labs. As we arrive at the labs, I thought of one quick thing I should point out. Someone had told me, or maybe several people told me, that I needed to swap out the mods that I had on one of my leather legs with the poisoners so I could keep it, and I did. Of course, then I got armor and I made it even better, so I guess it doesn't matter. But I took that advice. Also, between that last shot and this one, I was like, you know, maybe I should just take the nicer armor that I have and mod it. So I did. It was all mod away. It was the exact same suit that I got, you know, at episode 5 or whatever. But I took all of it to Model B and gave it flames. Flames! It increases my agility, but also it looks awesome. Like, it's really, really cool. So I'm pretty satisfied with this. All right, so I have no idea what's in here, but I was told that I should really, definitely bring power armor. So I don't know what that means, but I guess we're about to find out.
Welcome to the Cambridge Polymer Labs. Employment opportunities await in the field of scientific research. Shall we begin your application now?
What?
Employment benefits include competitive salary, health coverage, accidental death coverage, and 2 weeks paid vacation. Employment opportunities await in the field of scientific research. Shall we begin your application now?
Sure, I'm game.
Let's begin the interview. Due to increased demands for staff in all fields, we have condensed the employment test accordingly. Question 1. Do you possess previous experience with polymer synthesis?
Sounds like you need me regardless, so let's get down to brass tacks.
Calculating test results. I am pleased to offer you the position of Sales Coordinator. Expect a loquacious future in haggling for military funding. Would you like the orientation before beginning your work in the labs?
Orientation?
The orientation is intended to provide the new employee with a history of the company to enrich their working experience. Would you like the orientation before beginning your work in the labs?
Sure, why not?
Wonderful.
I guess we're at orientation then. Sure. Kind of wondering if this place is going to be actually like overrun with enemies or something. Oh, this is... Should I sit?
Please find an open seat, and we will begin the presentation.
All right, Codsworth, you sit in the back. You can't do that while I'm power armor. I'm in power armor. Can we do it without?
Find an open seat, and we will begin the presentation.
This is ridiculous, but I'm going to get out of my power armor. And find a seat.
An open seat, and we will begin the presentation.
All right, Molly.
The genesis of Cambridge Polymer Labs lies in the research of a group of brilliant graduate students. John Elwood, Erica Woolham, and Wilfred Bergman met during their time together at CIT. This slide shows them at their graduation. Their research into nucleostrictive and piezoelectric polymers caught the attention of Colonel George Kemp in the fall of 2073. In the spring of 2074, the company was founded with a generous grant provided by the Defense Experimental Research Project Initiative. The research produced here has resulted in several of the components used in the Liberty Prime project that led to the successful defense of Anchorage. The company enjoys a strong relationship with the military and welcomes your addition to the research team that helps build a better America. Please follow me to the research lab so that you may begin your work. Complimentary beverages are provided for employees. Please label any food or cigarettes you leave in the break room.
Alright, I guess I will follow you. I'm sorry I'm in your way. Please lead the way. So far, I'm not entirely sure why I needed a power armor suit, but maybe that will become clear soon. Looks like Molly might be missing some of the plating on the back of her head or something. Okay, right behind you. This is weird so far, but it's funny. That's a nice break room. Looks like there's some stuff here. It doesn't count as stealing to just take this. Molly, hold on. I'm right behind you. Hey, what's up?
Sales staff are provided with a business suit, the cost of which will be deducted from your first commission. Please take a moment to dress in your proper work attire and follow me into the clean room. The research staff will greet you on the other side of the clean room. Thank you for your attention and welcome to the team.
Okay, so this isn't stealing. I'm gonna take this. Yeah, I'm gonna just take all of this stuff because it's helpful stuff. Oh, the showers. Do I really need to get into my suit? Is that really... Or you're not gonna let me in into... Or is this it? Okay, I'm going in.
I have been instructed to inform you that Director Elwood has issued mandatory overtime due to uncompleted milestones. Consequently, staff will not be allowed to leave the labs until the StephenPlays mining project has been completed. Please report to the project lead, Dr. Elwood Woolham, for specific research assignment. Starting decontamination sequence.
Contamination detected. Initiating decontamination sequence.
Oh, this ought to be good. And my rads are going up.
Contamination complete.
No, things are fine.
Scanning for contamination.
Are we good now?
Contamination detected. Initiating decontamination sequence.
Is it really ever going to be able to do anything? Because there's a hole in the... Yeah, I think... Oh, Godsworth, it's you. You scared me, dude. Clean room terminal. I think I'll take a look at this. Let's see. Open exterior clean room door. Open interior clean room door. Some system functions may be unavailable at this time. System error. Due to security lockdown. Neither of these will open. Huh. And there's a red spot here. Like there's an enemy or something. Not exactly sure what. Is this one of those Ethertronic things? There's a terminal that works. Erica's terminal. Let's take a look here, shall we? Cambridge Polymer Labs. Dr. Erica Elwood Woolham signed in. Nucleostrictive lining project. Project logs. Project thesis. Initial studies have led us to hypothesize that by taking a known piezoelectric material, lead zirconium titanite, and properly applying a polymer of gold and lithium hydride, that a localized conversion of ionizing radiation to electrical energy might be achieved. This method of compact energy harvest may prove suitable for application to pre-existing power armor currently in use by U.S. Armed Forces. That's kind of interesting. Thermal dissipation. Initial tests have proved that the methodology is sound. Radioactive energy harvest is 15 times higher than current automotive fusion engines. Unfortunately, there are still problems that we need to overcome. The ionic excitation in the gold that produces the harvestable electrons also create a buildup of thermal waste. The heat is not substantial from a macro perspective, but due to the low shear modulus, the gold suspension in the nano weave starts to break down quickly under extended use. We are going to attempt to change the dosing pattern on the gold to produce thinner strands through the material. The increased surface area should help dissipate the thermal energy, much like a heat sink. Tensile strain. The newer dosing patterns have been successful at dissipating the heat generated by the reaction. We've taken a slight hit to the harvest efficiency, but extended the static material lifetime from a matter of days to several years. While this is, from our perspective, already a successful experiment, the project parameters require a flexible lining that can be applied to power armor. It seems we underestimated the tensile strength that armor produces, and the thinner gold weave in the material ends up shredding, so to speak, under the heavy use. Colonel Kemp was less than pleased and threatened to pull the funding if we can't produce the promised results. So we need to go back to the thicker weave and find a different way to solve the thermal dissipation issue. Trapped. We've been trapped in the lab for days now, and tensions are running high. The team is fractured and falling apart. They don't know what is going on outside and have started making attempts to escape the lab. While I was sleeping, they managed to cut a hole through the thinner interior wall of the clean room, but have been unable to break through the hardened outer wall. Will started talking with some of the others about going at the problem from a more oblique angle, which got me to thinking about the thermal dissipation problem when it dawned on me. If we change dosing pattern so it isn't producing nanoholes perpendicular to the surface, but instead at an angle, we might be able to reflect the most direct radioactive particles and trapping only those coming in at an oblique angle to the material. We would achieve a lower energy harvest, but the heat dissipation issues might be solved. Tom, Mary, and I are going to gather the samples needed to try it. And finally, we're so close. We've been unable to gather the samples needed to try the new dosing pattern. Will has locked himself in one of the labs and has been attempting to hack into the administrative systems. When we tried to get the U-238 we need from the isotope containment, he locked it down, leaving Mary stranded inside. He said he's going to set the facility defense system so that it looks like the lab has been breached. This will unlock the clean room, but will also activate the automated defenses, which will see us as attackers. He means to fight his way out, but that's suicide. He's the only one in the lab with military training, and we don't even have real weapons. I've tried to tell him that we can complete the project, that we have the answer now, but he refuses to see reason and doesn't believe John will actually let us out. We've managed to pull down part of the ceiling in C1, which will get us into the utility crawl space. It can't get us out, but it should be able to get us above the lab Will has barricaded himself in. I don't like it, but we have to get the drop on him. So this is crazy. Internal mail relay. I'm getting us out. I'm not letting John play tyrant any longer. The isotope containment is leaking and he still won't let us out. I've gotten through his updated security subroutines and it's only a matter of time till I get control of the facility defenses. He's so busy trying to keep me out of the clean room controls, he probably hasn't realized that by triggering a facility breach sweep, all the doors will open to allow the robots access. We're fighting our way out and then I'll deal with your husband, Will. J. Wood Confidential. Erica, I've sent an explanation to the team, but I need you to know what is actually going on. Please do not share this with anyone else. It may start a panic. This morning I got a call from Colonel Kemp and he told me to keep our team in the lab, but before I could ask, he hung up. The sound you heard outside was an atomic bomb going off. It seems to have hit southwest of the city. The phone lines have been jammed, but I found a way to reach Kemp's liaison, and he informed me that they could only afford a detail to escort us to safety if we have vital military assets or intelligence. That is why we need to get the project finished. I love you and I know you can do this, John. And then mandatory overtime. Good morning, everyone. I know you've all been here overnight and everyone is tired, but I need everyone to push through it just a little longer. Dr. Elwood Willem has said that you are very close to cracking the problem with the nucleostrictive lining project, and I have a good feeling that today will be the day. Along with our normal snacks, I've sent a runner to Slocum Joe's for coffee and donuts. We'll be ordering Spuckies later this afternoon. I also just got off the phone with Colonel Kemp, and he said there may be some training exercises happening around town today, so if you hear what sounds like tanks or gunfire, don't panic, it's just a drill. Well, there you go. That pretty much explained everything we need to know. They were working on some special lining that would help power armor, and while they were working, the bombs went off, and they were lied to and said, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's not a problem. Just stay cool. Don't worry about it."
It's sad this level of technology is like a lost art.
And in fact, things were very problematic because, you know, the atomic bombs went off. So we have to finish this project, and that's what we're going to take care of next time. Thank you so much for watching. Next episode, we will continue going through in our sweet, sweet power armor. See you guys next time for more Fallout 4. And as a side note, keep making sweet fan art, because I love it, and also because then it gets shown at the end of episodes.